Hello and welcome to Bytesize History, History of the United Kingdom, brought to you by AI Cast. I'm your host Aidan. In today's episode, we will be exploring the arrival of Neolithic farmers in the British Isles, and the spread of agriculture across the region. The Neolithic period, also known as the New Stone Age, began around 4000 BCE and lasted until about 2500 BCE in the British Isles. During this time, there was a significant shift in human society, with the introduction of agriculture and the construction of megalithic structures like Stonehenge. The arrival of Neolithic farmers and the spread of agriculture across the British Isles was a significant turning point in the history of the region. It marked the beginning of a new era in human society, with the introduction of settled communities, the domestication of animals, and the cultivation of crops. The Neolithic period, also known as the New Stone Age, began around 4000 BCE and lasted until around 2500 BCE. During this time, the climate in the British Isles was much warmer than it is today, and the landscape was covered in dense forests and woodland. The arrival of Neolithic farmers marked a significant shift in the way of life for the people who inhabited the British Isles. The spread of agriculture across the British Isles was a gradual process, with evidence of early farming practices dating back to around 4000 BCE. The first farmers in the region were likely migrants from the continent, bringing with them new techniques and tools for cultivating the land. They were skilled in the use of flint and stone tools, and developed the first forms of agriculture in the region, including the cultivation of crops such as wheat, barley, and oats. The spread of agriculture was accompanied by the domestication of animals, including cattle, pigs, and sheep. This allowed Neolithic farmers to create settled communities, as they were no longer reliant on hunting and gathering for their food. It also led to the development of new industries, such as the production of wool and leather. One of the most significant Neolithic sites in the British Isles is Skara Brae, located on the Orkney Islands in Scotland. This well-preserved settlement was occupied from around 3180 BCE to 2500 BCE and provides a fascinating insight into the daily lives of Neolithic farmers. The site consists of 8 houses, linked by covered passageways, and contains a range of artifacts, including pottery, jewelry, and tools made from bone, stone, and antler. Another important Neolithic site in the British Isles is Avebury, located in Wiltshire, England. This site consists of a large stone circle, similar to Stonehenge, as well as several burial mounds and other structures. The circle is one of the largest in the world and is believed to have been constructed between 2850 BCE and 2200 BCE. The spread of agriculture across the British Isles had a significant impact on the landscape of the region. As more land was cultivated, forests were cleared, and the natural environment was transformed. This led to the development of new industries, such as metalworking and the production of textiles, as well as the growth of new settlements and communities. The arrival of Neolithic farmers also had a lasting impact on the culture of the region. It led to the development of new forms of art and architecture, such as the megalithic structures of Stonehenge and Avebury, as well as new forms of religious and spiritual beliefs. In conclusion, the arrival of Neolithic farmers and the spread of agriculture across the British Isles was a significant turning point in the history of the region. It marked the beginning of a new era in human society, with the development of settled communities, the domestication of animals, and the cultivation of crops. This led to the transformation of the natural environment, the development of new industries and settlements, and the growth of new forms of art and culture. The legacy of the Neolithic period can still be seen today in the landscape and culture of the British Isles. Thank you for listening to Bytesize History. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe for more episodes. Join us next time as we explore the Viking invasions of Britain, and their lasting impact on the region's history and culture. That concludes our episode on the arrival of Neolithic farmers and the spread of agriculture across the British Isles. Thank you for listening. If you liked the show, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time on Bytesize History.